Okay, everyone, here we go into the first full weekend of March, and we're going to be heading into daylight saving time at the same time as sunset on Saturday will be at 6:03, 7:04 on Sunday as we spring forward an hour because of daylight saving time. Next week, even though we're going to have those later sunsets, we're not going to see a whole lot of them because we are expecting a very active period. A lot of heavy rain to go along with that, and for the mountains, a lot of heavy snow with the lower snow levels that are coming along with it. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Daylight saving time officially begins this Sunday. Make sure to set those clocks an hour ahead before you go to sleep on Saturday, or if you don't have anywhere to be early into Sunday, well, just go ahead and sleep on in, and then make sure you change the clocks after you wake up. Should be a relatively dry day in comparison to what we're expecting later on into next week, but we'll get into that here in a second. Spring, that is now 13 days away, or less than 2 weeks. It officially comes in on March the 20th. So really excited to get spring here, and hopefully we can build a little snowpack before it officially arrives. And even after it arrives, I think we can do a little bit of trying to build that snowpack as well. But check out this forecast right here. Not only are you seeing the rainy icons, you're even seeing a few snowflakes popping up on there because of some of the lower snow levels that we're expecting. We'll explain that here in just a bit. Here's radar, and then you can see a lot of shower activity across western Washington. We'll have periods of this as we go throughout the weekend. Expect that to kind of taper off a little bit though on Saturday, kind of more off and on in nature, pretty hit or miss too at times, and then we'll have a better chance heading on into Sunday. So as we look at Futurecast, you can see that moving on through as we head on into early Saturday morning. A few showers around as we head into Saturday afternoon as well. This is at 12:30 there for you. And then we go on into the evening and we start to see a bit more of those showers coming in from the northwest. Still not a whole lot yet as of 7 to 8 o'clock, but as we go throughout the course of Saturday night and into Sunday, we're going to have this move on through. We'll have a cold front push on by, and that's going to help to drop those temperatures and those snow levels as we head on into next work week. Snow levels going from 7,000 actually on Saturday down to 2,000 feet on Monday, and then 1,000 feet heading on into Tuesday, and kind of staying relatively low. And you can see that here showing up on Futurecast here, kind of a wider view of the Pacific Northwest. You can see first round comes through, not really seeing a whole lot of blue popping up across the Cascades, but the second round that comes through heading on into Sunday night and into Monday, that's when we start to see a lot more of that mountain snow beginning to pile on up. And then we'll have more chances. Now, I wanted to point this out right here. What you're going to notice is as we're kind of going back and forth, or really through this Futurecast graphic right here, you're going to see during the overnight hours when things cool down enough, we might see that snow level get low enough where our foothill communities could see a little snow mixing in from time to time, and maybe some minor accumulations from that, but it's not something that sticks around for a long period of time, and it melts as we go throughout the day. So you'll kind of notice that again as we go throughout early Tuesday morning. You kind of see that blue popping up a lot closer to sea level, and then it starts to disappear as we head into the afternoon and evening around Puget Sound. A lot more green there, and then we do it again heading into late Tuesday night into early Wednesday, gets closer to Puget Sound, and then it disappears. A bit more of a milder air mass kind of kicks those snow levels up a little more heading into the day on Thursday, and then it comes right back down again heading on into Thursday night and into the day on Friday. So we'll keep an eye out for some of that lower elevation snow, but it's really going to be all about the mountain snow as we head on into next work week. How much are we looking at? Well, right now it's looking like multiple feet of snow, and I'm not just talking about 1 or 2 feet. I'm talking about possibly 3 to 4 feet by the time we head on into the end of next work week. We're talking Friday or possibly even into Saturday. And as far as precipitation amounts, you can see these numbers are looking pretty high, between 1.5 inches to 3 inches for most spots around Puget Sound. Farther north there, northwest interior, we're talking about Camano and Whidbey Island, up across more of the San Juans, maybe 1 inch to 1.5 inches there. Some rain shadowing really keeping some of the totals down there. And then you can see anywhere between 3 to possibly 6+ inches for some of the higher terrain and out towards the coast. Lows as we head on into early Saturday morning in the mid to upper 40s. Highs as we head on into Saturday afternoon, 53 in Bellingham. We top off in the mid 50s around Marysville. About 55 in Bainbridge Island, 56 in Auburn, 55 in Bremerton, and more mid 50s down this way around Belfair, Olympia, and in Yelm. Your 7-day forecast, we got a couple of milder days with us, but then things definitely do start to cool off as we get those chances of a few snowflakes here in the lowlands, but a lot more snow heading its way for the mountains. Enjoy your weekend, everyone. We'll see you next week.